welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Gladys here. Welcome back to Gladys Dibere, living clutter free. I'm so excited to have you guys tune in for another video. Today we are going to tour my home. It is an organized minimalist house tour. Many of you guys struggle when it comes to minimalism. People are like, should I get rid of everything to become a minimalist? No guys, it's a lifestyle. It's the way you live your life every day, and even into your finances. It's a whole thing, and I'm going to talk about how minimalism goes with saving money and finance. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I want to show you guys how it's achievable to get a clutter-free home, a minimalist home, an organized minimalist home. It is all achievable. I have 4 kids and I'm able to do it. So if you're interested, go ahead and click on the subscribe button for more videos coming your way. If you're new here, I show you guys here how to live the simple and minimalistic lifestyle. If you guys anything you're interested, please join us. YouTube literally tells me that 60% of you guys are not subscribed. Why? But you keep coming every week. Please go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and most importantly, click on the like button, because that will bring other people to watch this video, and I will truly appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into the video. Let's go. Come on guys, come on. Let's start in my entryway, guys. Have you guys seen my videos, previous videos? You know my entryway is very small and also very narrow. So the last thing I want is for this place to be cluttered. It's a very busy place. This is where we go in and out of the house. Kids are bringing shoes in from soccer practice, and volleyball practice. So it's very busy. So I just like to keep it here very simple. And I added this stool right here, which I love. It keeps me very organized. The kids can come and sit down. They were complaining a lot that they had nowhere to go and sit down and remove their shoes. So I brought that in there for them to go ahead and remove their shoes, go into the closet very easily. And I also love this IKEA, cabinet that we can put stuff in there. Love it. This is our entryway closet, and again, as I mentioned, everything is so small and compact here, so I keep it very simple. I added this brand new shoe rack, which I love. I love the fact that it's wood. So the previous one I had was falling apart, and I just love the clean line of this one. And I have a little extra mat on the floor that I put just in case we are overflowing with our shoes. Now let's go into my living room. My living room here, it's one of my favorite places. I made this place very cozy, but it has a storage issue. A lot of time we don't know where to put extra food. We don't know where to put extra dishes and things like that. So I have decided to bring those 2 IKEA cabinets, which I got from Facebook Marketplace. I love this. It's supposed to be a shoe storage, but on the top I put mail. At the bottom, on the left side we have food, and on the right side we actually have my husband's shoes. That's where we keep extra shoes for him. I love this part of my house. It's part of the kitchen and part of the living room. And on top of it, I just kept it very simple with the decoration. And I love the fact that we can go in here and put some candles, put some candle holders, and I put extra dishes on there. That's what helps me really keep my kitchen part of my house clutter-free and minimalist. I really wanted my downstairs to be very cozy without being plain. You can have minimalism without it being boring and plain. As I mentioned in the intro, this is a lifestyle. This is where we come and enjoy as a family and love it here. I love the curtain that I placed here. It has really, really brightened the space, brought a little bit of taupe, a little bit of mauve color, and I just love it here. When we come, it's downstairs, it's very busy. Upstairs, you'll get to see it. We don't go over there very often like this, but I really wanted things to be simple, because you can see the little baby. I didn't want him to grab anything and it will fall on his head. This is this little box that I have here. We put our remote control here, make sure everything has a space, so it's not cluttered but it's organized. Before we go upstairs, let me take you guys into the bathroom. I love it. You know, this is a half bathroom. It's very small. So I didn't want to clutter this space. I just added some, stems, and I switched the wall art that was here from the blue wall art to the gold and white, just to bring up, make it feel very airy and light over here. And I just love the simplicity of the restroom. Now we are upstairs, guys. I don't show much of my bedroom for privacy reason, but I just wanted to give you guys just a little sneak peek of my bedroom. We don't have much here, so there's not much to talk about. Just my husband, a nice picture in our room, and a chair for us to enjoy. Now we are in the kids' bathroom. It's one place that takes a lot to keep clean because little kids have sticky fingers. So I just keep the toothbrush here, just keep it very simple. The second drawer here has usually toilet paper, but we ran out of it. And in the bottom part, this is where I keep all of our extra rug for the bathroom. The same way it's hard to maintain the kids' bathroom, it's the same way it's hard to maintain their room, because this is not just a house tour. We live in this house. So I try my best to keep this very organized by having little baskets here and there and little cabinets where the kids can put their book after reading them, their trophies that they got from school and things like that. On top of the dresser here, I literally have some florals and some candle holders that I love. Inside there, where the boys specifically, keep their clothes. Now behind their closet is where I have the baby's item. I have his diaper and his wipe and everything like that. I just have them put their backpack on the floor for now, and then that's it. It makes it easier for them to grab in the morning. I had them hook up before, but they always kept dropping them. So in their closet, I keep their dressier clothes hung, and then their regular clothes that they wear all the time, I keep them in the first dresser that I had shown you guys. Now this is where I have their school items. The bigger boy knows that on the top is for him, the bottom is for the youngest. And then here, you guys, my most asked question: Gladys, where are your kids' toys? There they are. This is where I keep all my kids' toys, and yes, it's enough for them. My baby is no longer a baby, guys, so he needs his little section on his own. And after decluttering the kids' closet, I was able to make space and room for my little one. And on top, in his dresser, I literally have the Marie Kondo style, where I'm able to go ahead and fold the clothes and keep it this simple. Everything fits in there. At the bottom is his little pants and pajamas. And in here, I keep little hats and off-season clothes, things like that. Let's go upstairs. We are soon about to go into summer. However, it's still spring here in my state, and it is a little bit chilly. So I love lighting up this fire pit that I got from Amazon literally last year around fall. I just love the ambience it brings here. And I was able to get a new dining table, guys, which I love because we are now a family of 6, and I needed enough seating for everyone. Now let's talk about the organization in this area. Guys, this little IKEA console or credenza saves life upstairs here. On top of it, I just kept it very simple with some greenery for the summer, springtime. And I love this lamp that I got it thrifted. Everything, most things upstairs here is thrifted. Forgive me, I have a little baby here, so in order for me to do this video, you're going to hear him. But I just love keeping it very simple. My chairs are actually from Amazon. It's a set of 6, yes guys, and the table is from Facebook Marketplace. Everyone that sees this table think it's like a CB2 or Restoration Hardware. It was super heavy to get upstairs here, oh my god, but I just love it. And I went for black just to keep my house clean because I have little ones in their fingers, and oh my god, so for me not to go insane, this is what I have decided to keep here. I love the simplicity of the living room in the loft area. Guys, this loft is split into 3 areas. One part is the dining room, as we just toured. The other part is our family room, and this is my favorite space. This is where I can actually come and lay down. As you can see, the couch needs a little cleaning. But I love the fact that I can organize here and my kids know where everything is, and I can put it in the vase or I can put it on the TV stand, and the remote control will not be lost somewhere in the couch because the kids know exactly where it goes. And just to spring up here, I just added a little cute little flower, which I love the simplicity of this space. And the last part of the loft, which is the third part, is actually this gallery wall that I created next to my workstation. It's like my little office, and I just love the simplicity. I just want to be reminded that this is our family room where the kids can come and see old Christmas pictures and things like that. On my desk area, I just kept it very simple. I don't want nothing there. When I usually work from home, I just bring my laptop and just place it on the table, connected to the monitor, and that's it. But yeah, this is the tour. I hope you guys enjoy as much. I love filming it for you guys. If you're new here, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know what part of the tour was your favorite. I appreciate you guys. God bless you guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming your way. Bye bye, guys.